Guide Dogs lobby Access All Areas campaign. In May 2016, over 100 guide dog owners travelled to Westminster to ask MPs and peers to take action to end guide dog owners being refused access to businesses because they're told their dog isn't welcome. Images of the Houses of Parliament. An image of the room filled with campaigners and guide dogs. A series of interviews follow. Images change between the people being interviewed and scenes from around the lobby.
First of all, can I say this is an incredible event. I've been an MP now for 6 years and I've never seen Westminster Hall packed in the same way, supporting a really important campaign. I think guide dogs do a fantastic job. You're a brilliant charity and represent the best kind of campaigning charity that there is.
I was absolutely astonished. It simply was not on my radar. I couldn't imagine that it did happen. So it's been very helpful, not just to see that as a message which has been communicated by one person, but the fact that you look around and see 100 people who are saying the same thing. This is not isolated incidents. This is a problem with society more broadly, and it's one that I'm fully on board to try to tackle.
I really hope that MPs realise the significance of this, because at the end of the day, there's not just one person saying it. We're all saying the same thing. So I hope they realise that actually we need to raise more awareness of this, and people need to know that there is a law to protect us, and that law needs to be enforced.
I think it's been a really, really good afternoon to listen to guide dog owners' experiences of trying to use services in their own areas that most of us take for granted, whether it's catching a cab, whether it's going to the shops, whether it's going out for a meal. There's no reason why guide dog owners shouldn't be able to use these on exactly the same basis as anyone else. And I think the law needs to be there to make sure that the business owners understand their responsibilities to guide dog owners as they would for anyone else.
Yeah, it was really engaging actually. They are just like me and you at the end of the day, and he was really engaged in everything he wanted to say. He listened. He'd obviously done a bit of research beforehand. He had the papers with him. He actually asked me quite a few questions, which I found was very good, because he actually understood the situation. He was quite shocked when I told him what the minimum fine was, and when I told him that it's not usually even that amount they get charged, he was actually quite disgusted.
It's great to see so many people here representing their cause, coming to Parliament and lobbying their MPs. And I think, I didn't know ahead of today the challenges that people with assisted dogs face, and particularly in relation to taxis. And I think that's an area of the law we certainly need to beef up to ensure that people aren't discriminated against.
Campaigners stand with the Minister for Disabled People, Justin Tomlinson, prior to giving in the Access All Areas petition.
Overwhelmed by the number of guide dog owners that have come along to support our Access All Areas campaign. First time we've done anything even approaching on this scale, so to see Westminster Hall just so full of conversation and energy and passion about the important issue of access refusals is something that's an absolute highlight for me in the 5+ years I've been working with guide dogs.
I think it's incredibly important. If there's a legal requirement to help disabled people, if you are a taxi, then they should be doing what they're supposed to. Having said that, I have a disability myself in terms of my legs, and whenever I've been in a black cab, they could not have been kinder. So I suspect most cab drivers will be sympathetic.
It's been a challenge, in a good way though. It's pushed my boundaries and past these boundaries. It's the first time I've been down to London with my guide dog, and obviously without him I wouldn't be here today. So yeah, it's been great. It's been well organised. It's nice to meet loads of like-minded people that have got the same drive behind them as well.
In Cheltenham, I did one of these events where you put a blindfold on, you have the guide dog and you walk around to see all the obstacles that people face, and that was really helpful. But what was really helpful about today is just ramming home that if you are denied access to a coffee shop, you're denied access to a theatre or a taxi, it's first of all humiliating, and it really inhibits your freedom to get around, and that was really driven home today very helpfully.
What today represented was a great initiative on behalf of so many guide dog owners to come and to make sure that we understand their issues, understand their problems, and a guide dog should not be a problem. A guide dog is a solution in their life, and it shouldn't be a problem for anybody else. So any shop, any business, any service provider should not be treating guide dogs as a problem.
So if you've not been able to come along today, you can always go and see your MP in your own constituency. They'll all hold constituency surgeries, so the campaigns team at Guide Dog can help you with the information you need, and that's a great way of going and putting your points across face to face. So if you want to get involved and you weren't able to come today, don't feel that that's it. This campaign will continue.
I would like to think that as a result of days like today, that we really can kick-start people's thoughts and people's desire to want to bring about a change. These people are at the seat of government. They are in a position to influence the lives of our clients, and that with their help and with their support, that acts of this nature, when blind people are discriminated against in many aspects of their daily lives just because they have a guide dog, that these discriminatory acts will become a thing of the past.
Join the Access All Areas campaign at www.guidedogs.org.uk/sign up. Keep up to date on Twitter at @GDcampaigns and on Facebook on www.facebook.com/campaigns@guidedogs.